I still have this on my head. And we're back on. I mean, I could do it without the headset on my head, but it would be kind of quiet. I think I'll do 8-1 a bit and see what happens. Might be onto something. Oof. Well, that was dumb. Oh, hey there, Manifer. Welcome back to the stream. Just going over this because, well, this is the one thing I just want to be able to be absolutely sure I can nail. Because if I can actually do this, I save 5 seconds. That wasn't even close. I didn't even jump at all. Well, I know you can save 5 seconds by doing this, so that's why I've been practicing it a lot, just hoping I can figure out something that makes the bat more consistent, but it pretty much is still a crapshoot at this point. Got it that time. I even had the bat in the right spot, it's just I froze it too early. Even then, I still did a bit of practice in the morning anyway, so I shouldn't need too much of it right now. And I also watched Canis's Castlevania 3 speedrun of, well, Sypha route as well, that he did at SGDQ. I mean, he did an alright job, it's just, well, once you're pretty much 45 seconds ahead of him, you just kind of think that you're, like, the best one around. Or one of the. You got a new... Yeah, I saw in the Castlevania Speedruns Discord. Once you're going for world record, and the guy that set the world record a while ago just isn't really active anymore, you kind of feel like you're on top of the world, so maybe the way I worded it in the Castlevania Speedruns Discord didn't come out so well. In all honesty, considering some of the shitty luck he had, he still managed to play it off well. He also played it pretty safe, but in a game like this where one random drop can just completely and utterly screw over your run, I really can't blame him. Stage A, right? Ooh! You still got like minus 10 minutes on that stage. I thought it was stage A. You got like a plus 5 minutes and then a minus 10 minutes on the stage after. Or something. I think. I just never see splits like those, so... Had to try something, but... Ideally, I shouldn't be going into that fight on 1 health. That's if I get really unlucky with these birds. Oh no, okay. Not that run, I see. Yeah, speaking of the birds, Kanos got lucky here, and he actually sees the opportunity. Then he also did a pretty good job on this fight as well, which... Yeah, still played a pretty good game nonetheless, even though I know I can do way better. Okay, maybe I should stop talking and actually start playing better. If I want to say I can do better, then I should actually do better and just stop bragging. I should just shut up and play. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm just practicing this some more still, because I've had good bird patterns in some of my runs on this stage, but I just completely blow up by messing up the timing with the freeze. Because the way these birds move is just so erratic that it's really hard to guess exactly when you should cast Freeze. And I've screwed that up a few times. Sometimes I just get really unlucky and have a tough bird setup, and sometimes I just wouldn't know what to do exactly because I'd guess wrong with the birds, and well... I mean, there's just so many ways for that one room to go wrong. And ideally, going into that boss, you want to have as much health to tank it as possible if needed. Switching to Trevor costs you 4 seconds, which is actually too much for me to lose at this point, since I still want world record. I'm still really glad that they did watch Canis' run regardless of everything that happened in it. Because I picked up on a few new things, a few extra details that I felt like I was just missing. And I wish I would have known about them earlier, because it could have made this fight a lot less stressful. Like, if you shoot the lightning from down on the ground instead of the block right next to you, that's 2 up, the lightning's just going to be a lot more accurate and do more damage to the skull form of death, and that's just going to make the fight a lot easier. I already did, but I really should have finished that. Okay, if we make it to October, then it'll have been a year since I last streamed it. What really sucks, though, is that I'm probably gonna have to relearn the whole map again, since I haven't seen it in almost 8 months or so. So I'd have to just re-figure out where everything is. Yeah, since I said I'm glad I figured out the actual proper strategy for the second phase if I need it. Just gonna do it a few times. Even if I might not need to know how to do that, I'm still glad I figured that out, because quite a few times I just not be able to keep up with Death's movement and then just fall behind because he'd just fly to the other side of the room before I could shoot more lightning and actually hit him some more. So knowing about that's gonna be pretty useful in case I need it. Which I think I probably will at least once or twice. And then I figured out the trick for the stopwatch. Yeah, it's actually really finicky to try and use it while you're on the stairs, but... Okay, let me try this again. There's a slightly easier way to set that room up. So you slide your fingers from down to up to use that watch, like so. And then if you set that up just right with the bone pillar behind you, you can actually just let the fireball hit you and then use those iframes to just walk past everything up until you get to the door to A2. I'm gonna miss doing the window boost though, but now that I look at it, that's actually significantly faster because I'm not waiting for a bunch of fireballs to fly by me. But I'm gonna miss that window boost though. I'm just gonna have to be careful not getting hit on the fireball trying that, because if that happens, I might be in trouble still. So I want to be sure that I know how to do this exactly. I think you just wait for like 1 frame, then you continue walking left, and then that lines up perfectly. Just walk past everything until you get to the door. And I'm not waiting for like 3 fireballs to pass by, so I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. Probably because I just love that window boost. Or just couldn't get around the wacky control scheme with sub-weapons and stairs. Oh, D-Ben, welcome back to the stream. And we'll do a bit of Dracula as well. Only start for the second phase, because first phase is just so straightforward anyway, I'm not going to mess it up. Okay, at least your sleep schedule makes more sense now, physicist. Ooh, yikes. Yikes, double yikes. I really just have to know exactly what I'm doing with the inputs there, because if you miss one, I Might lose out on quite a few seconds. Bottom line, be fast. So I definitely want to go over this a few more times now that I think about it. Just don't stress and just smoothly press those buttons and you should be fine. Just smoothly press everything and it should work out. Ooh, wow, that sucks. So glad that was just practice. I mean, I like my 45-degree angle strategy the best, it's just I haven't been able to get that recently. I usually just get something else instead, and I can actually mess it up if I'm not careful. But if I do know what I'm doing, I can easily just take the damage here and just do it like this anyway. This is the easiest way to do it, sure. You're almost guaranteed to get it once you've done it enough times. It's just, you need to take a hit for that. So I'd rather still know how to do this. That works just as well if you know how to set it up, and you don't have to get hit for that. Like, if you know how to set that up exactly, it's really easy. So those two shots kind of have to come in one after the other, I guess. Well, let's just hope we know what we're still talking about. Try and go for world record some more, I guess. Maybe I'll go over this so it probably won't be that bad. I don't have too much trouble with this, usually. I'm also gonna double check this, because this is pretty crucial as well. Yeah, I'm double checking this real quick. No, I meant the other safe state, please. This one. Exactly. Yeah, I definitely want to go over this now. This isn't a good sign. Ah, there we go. It literally comes down to like the last pickle as to whether or not you get that. Yeah, that's why I'm just going over it real quick, is because it's really easy to just not get this. I'm still on a streak of like 11 times across all my runs as of late, but that streak can probably end at any moment. I lose about 3 seconds if I don't get it right, but still, that's kind of a lot of time to lose there, considering what I'm trying to still do. We'll see if we can get it within an hour and a half. We'll see if we can get anything nice done within the hour and a half. Or maybe just the hour. Alright, so wish me luck. Yeah, speaking of GDQ, Mike Canis, and marathons, I think I'm actually going to switch to no reset runs for this game within the next week, because I have a marathon run coming up myself, July... It got moved to Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, July 15th. The whole marathon actually starts on the 13th of July. It's called Resort Fest International. Money that gets donated to it goes towards the Flint water crisis. And the organizers were pretty interested to have me send in a Castlevania 3 run. And since then, I've come within 10 seconds of getting the world record. As much as I'd like to get it before the marathon starts, considering all the bullshit this game can throw at you, that's still really unlikely to happen. Okay, maybe if we just try hard enough, it could happen. I mean, sure, sometimes it just feels entirely like it's based on how the game is feeling, but it's based on how hard you try as well. In fact, I think it's even more based on how hard you actually try. Like, if you don't try at all, it doesn't happen for damn sure. Like, if you're so afraid of failure you don't even try, then it's never happening. Okay, I'm glad that's over with the owls. That's usually where I get screwed over when it comes to drops on stage 3. I mean, what Canis did with those owls was really slow, but so is losing a critical sub-weapon. Considering you probably also put in a lot of practice into this game for this one moment, probably had to travel to get there and back too, probably had to pay out of his own pocket. I can't blame him for playing it safe. And that would pretty much apply to, like, anyone else who ever did a speedrun in a marathon. Especially in a game like this. Okay, well, it could have been worse. You could have been running Pokemon. Like, if you think this is annoying, nearly everything in Pokemon I can imagine is based on random number generation. I don't even think the games were ever meant to be speedrun, but people went and did it anyway. And then that's how we ended up with the 200 dicks on a chainsaw quote. Okay, I'm glad that's over too. I mean, I don't think the Cyclops is going to screw me over that badly in the marathon. I really hope he doesn't, because usually the odds are in my favor that he does do the charge in the first place. I mean, at least some of this stuff, or a bunch of it actually, I'm working with favorable odds. And I only have to perform one run, so I should keep that in mind too. Not try and sound so pessimistic, because that might just actually affect my gameplay skills during the run itself. Oh, it probably will. Now, since I haven't seen a drop yet, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. Until one actually does appear. Okay, good thing it wasn't there, because I probably would have been screwed. With the way all that was set up, I'd have been screwed, for damn sure. And then I'm also going to have to provide commentary that just describes the game and the route I'm taking as best as possible as well, so... I have to practice my commentary and my skills at no reset running. Probably going to spend the next week and a half to 2 weeks doing that. The world record is definitely on the table still, so I want to see if I can also snap that up as well. I've already done... No, I've done it twice on Alucard. And I have to know how to do it here. All I know is it's definitely not going to be easy. Like, everything else before it combined was easier than trying to do, like, this. Than trying to do, like, what I'm doing now. Okay, that was silly, but it's really not going to change anything. There are much stupider ways to lose a bunch of time. There are actually stupid things you can do that actually get you killed, so it's really not a big deal. Okay, just got rid of the drop, so that's good news. So yeah, the drop was up there. I forgot to throw a holy water. Shit. I'm taking a time loss here. I'm taking a time loss there. I think it's about 1.5 seconds, maybe just 1. I really hope it's not that big. I mean, that is a pretty stupid way to lose time just by forgetting something super simple. Still alive with a bunch of my health, so it's not gonna make too much of a difference. Especially in the long run, where there's still like a lot more game to cover. I just have to start playing better, that's it. I think we'll make it without getting hit. Yes, nice. Okay. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. I thought for sure I was gonna be safe from drops and I just get an axe. Wait, how many enemies did I even kill in the meantime anyway? I thought for sure I was cleared for drops and I just get an axe. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Probably just panic a bunch. Okay, so worst case scenario, I could just safe spot it from there. As much as I don't want it to come to this, let's just say I was doing a no reset run. I'd have to just stay committed to it anyway, even though it's most likely doomed now that this just happened. Double kill. I was kind of already out of it anyway. Fucking hell. Look, I'm gonna have to look back at that because I don't even think that was 8 enemies I killed in between those 2 drops. Either that or I got some extremely bad luck. I thought for sure I was clear from the drop. But nope, I was totally wrong. I'm gonna have to play that back again because I don't know. That was the stupidest thing ever. That did not at all feel like I killed 8 enemies after that dagger drop, so I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's 8 enemies. Like, Tenmachi might have actually been wrong for all we know. I'm just gonna have to rewatch the clip and see. I mean, after seeing that drop earlier on the stage, I really wasn't expecting another one. In fact, the guy might actually be wrong when he says that the drops only start appearing again after 8 enemies get killed. Might be based on damage count, not just enemies you kill. Or just stuff getting broken, even. All I know is that sucked. That's all I know for sure is that sucked. Just taking a note here before I forget. Don't have that much time to write right now. I mean, I'm still trying to actually get another run going after, well, that just happened. Give me that. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? I just jumped over the holy water. I jumped over the shot multiplier. I better get another one or I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna be really disappointed if I don't get another. Okay, there we go. Now this could still go the way it usually does. If we throw these just right. I could still get like almost the exact same outcome I usually do. Okay then, that really doesn't make any difference. That's not gonna make a difference. Definitely not making any difference. Still try to figure out exactly what could have happened to make both those drops appear. I'm still shocked that I got the 2 drops back to back that soon. Obviously that can happen, it just did. I really don't know. I have to see exactly how many enemies that was killed. It did not feel like 8, but I could be wrong. Okay, there's probably no way it could have been 8. I mean, I didn't even touch either of those birds in that room. With the 2 birds. I didn't hit either one. Ah, speaking of drops, while we're at it, might as well give me a dagger too. I mean, so far, a bunch of my runs recently just got lost to these item drops. I mean, the last decent run I had, I was on my last live stream, and that was right at the start of it. Everything else after that didn't even get past stage 4 because of either item drops, or bad Cyclops luck, or just random anything screwing me over. I'm really hoping it doesn't go like this again. I'm really hoping we don't continue to go on this streak of item drops. Trying to read all that, but actually I don't really need to worry too much about screwing something up, because we're barely even into the run. We're not even really into the run at all yet. Stage 1's pretty much like the exact same thing every time. There's nothing too random about this you can't predict, so stage 1's just the same as usual. You can just easily do it the same way every time, so Yay, I guess. That's good news. I'm gonna jump just in case the drop's there. That way I know I'd be absolutely sure I'd be able to avoid it. I'll boost like that. Makes that much easier to do. And... okay, good. There we go, got it this time. No problem. I really don't want to have to worry about that again. Alright. The Adventure of Error? Okay, sign me up. Maybe one day, though. Sign me up with that. Thought I was gonna screw that up again for a second, too. I know what you're trying to do there, game. I'm not falling for it again. Very least I don't want to fall for it again. Hopefully that means I don't get stuck with the drop again, now that I just got rid of it there. But we still don't know for sure. Okay, at least he charged again, so that gives me another chance at 4. I would have otherwise had if it wasn't for the item drop. So they swapped out a mirror for condoms? Is that what is that what I'm getting here? He swapped out a mirror for condoms. You really do have to feel sorry for a guy whose parents named him Error. Gives me the impression that they didn't actually want him. Still trying to keep an eye out for drops, because I feel like I might be due for some again soon enough. When I say drops, I mean weapon drops. Like, the heart drops, that doesn't ruin anything. It's losing the sub-weapon that does. When you realize just how stupid the mechanic is, because losing your sub-weapon is almost as bad as taking a death in most cases. And it can happen from almost any enemy you kill. I wasn't supposed to actually... The plan is not to kill that, it's just to stun it to go around it, but... That doesn't change anything, so, hey. Just trying to make sure if the drop's there, I'm not getting it. I don't want to get stuck with another drop. If I use stage 5 just right, I don't have to worry about one. Okay, so it's gonna do that, and then, I don't know. Okay. Really okay. There we go, nice. Now that makes perfect sense. Good boost. Okay, I am gonna have just enough hearts to finish off both bosses. I mean, use like 3 for each one, so we have more than enough, actually. Assuming I just do it the same way it's always been done. Cross our fingers real quick, hope he charges. Okay. There we go, just do it the way we usually do it. We're on a really good pace now. Gold! And that's somehow faster than what K-Mac did. If it's like a mod of the whole Zelda 2, then it's probably gonna last for more than just one day. And we got that in there too. Streak is still going. And we got that D-boost right. One of the toughest things to do on this entire stage, maybe even in the whole run, and I got a 12 in a row still so far, between all my runs. I'm like 12 in a row and still going. Right. Ooh, got it. Okay, now this is my best pace I've ever had on this route. Now this is my top pace. Not even sure how I got to this point, but hey. Not even sure how I managed to make this happen in the first place, but hey. Killing it now. Ooh, what was that? Good thing that didn't kill me. That would have been tragic. That could have been tragic if it happened anywhere else. Yeah, there's plenty of jumps like that that if you don't actually make them, you do die just by falling in the pit. Good thing that wasn't one of them. It was in the auto-scroller, so I didn't even lose time for it. Really lucky it happened there, and not anywhere else. Still odd, but way better to have it there than elsewhere. still at a fantastic pace. I'll just do the usual again here. Actually, no, I'll just go and hope for the best. Okay, that was actually kind of risky. Like, you can never be sure as to what those birds are really gonna do. And we got a phenomenal stage 5 on top of that as well. And another gold! 2 golds in a row. Come through for me. Okay, so glad the drop wasn't there. As long as I... Oh, yikes. That's gonna slow me down and make the stage riskier. Yikes, I didn't need that at all. That was totally unexpected. So glad that didn't completely screw me over. Still have some sort of a net to work with, but not much of one now. Really wasn't expecting that. Now I'm gonna throw the holy water here, because I'm sure I lost a few frames doing that stuff. Don't get the watch. Don't get the... Good. Didn't get the watch. Still on a phenomenal pace, nonetheless. Even after getting stuck on that bone pillar. Oof, I don't like it when the bird lives, so this is gonna be fun. Oh, fuck! No! You gotta be kidding me! Fucking bird! No! Fucking bird! Oh my god. Oh man, I should have just ignored him. Should have just ignored the bird behind me and I could have actually survived that! Oh my god. Why didn't I just ignore him? God damn it! I didn't ignore him and now I'm starting to... God damn it. All I need to do is just ignore that bird and we could have been perfectly fine, but no, God damn it. Minus 5.2. Probably never getting that kind of lead again in the early game, and it's just all gone now. Fucking birds. Still tormenting me, even to this day. Fucking hell. Still getting screwed on birds. Like, if it's not the bad drop, then it's birds just distracting me and screwing me over. I almost saved that, but was off a few pixels. That fucking bird, though. If I could have just hit it. Oh, I could have just hit that then. I would have been fine with the extra hit. I should have not even focused with the bird that was behind me. Like, if that bird hits me, I'm not going backwards, but... Sheesh. Okay, now I know what I'm gonna do next time if that happens again. Obviously not just blow it, especially if we get a pace like that again. We're still on a really strong pace. We still could have easily been in the green for sure if everything else just went according to plan. I mean, that water dragon fight doesn't give me too much trouble as of late. So I was expecting at least a somewhat decent one of those. Regardless, I'm only too sure I would have still had, like, some sort of a green split by the end of that stage, assuming I just got everything else past the birds right. Even at least a 3-cycle water dragon kill would have been enough to stay in the green. Which that's actually pretty easy to do. Once you've done it enough times in the first place. But no, I completely blew it yet again. Jumped in whip too early, I think? Is that how that works? I don't even know for sure. All I know is that that sucks. That's the only thing I'm sure is that that sucks. We were almost on our way to the late game, then that happens. You gotta be kidding me still. What the? No, really, what was that? No, really, what the fuck was that shit? Like, I just have to focus on going forward next time, no matter what. Even though that bird could hit me, I still just go forward. Probably would have hit me, but at least that wouldn't have got me killed, most likely. But no, I had to just lose focus on what was in front of me. And that actually made me lose. At least I now know what not to do next time. Now, God knows how many tries it's gonna take to get past this stuff again. Possibility of drops and all. Only got one run past stage 4 so far without drops, and then I just blow it on birds. Oh, speaking of drops, just got rid of one, so that's good. I mean, once you get past the owls, the drops on stage 3 aren't really a problem anymore. They're all in very predictable spots you can easily avoid, so yeah. I thought that was gonna be way worse. Okay, at least that didn't get even worse. It was great. It was bad, but it wasn't worse. It almost hit me, so I have to just back up a little to make sure it didn't. Losing time here, but I just want to get another run going at the very least. That could maybe make it to the late game. Oh, 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 that was really bad. That was horrible. +5. Fucking knew it. I'm sorry. I mean, after you just screw up a run the way like I did on stage 6, you just really don't want to do it anymore. I mean, like, I just know how frustrating it can be to sometimes just even get a run going. Like, when you know just how frustrating it can be sometimes just to even start a run. Just because sometimes your luck is so shit. And why is this in front of my face now? Pop-up literally just appeared right in front of my face and wouldn't even let me see, like, the screen where... I couldn't even see anything I was doing because of an Apple software update notice, so... What do you want me to do there? I mean, if I was far in the run and might have lost only a few seconds, I'd still keep it going, but... Right at the start... Now, let me just get back on track here. Please. Okay, I'm so glad that just popped up right at the start of the game. It's not like that actually screwed up a really good pace, though. At least that was right at the start. But please, can I just get another fucking run going? Like, if it's not stuff in the game, it's somehow gonna be stuff outside the game that'll fuck me over. I hope it doesn't come down to that at the end of the game. I really hope it doesn't. Should maybe just installed the software anyway, so it would stop bugging me. Well, just in case it would. Yeah, we had world record pace on stage 6. I was definitely gonna be world record pace. Well, at least for stage 6 and even 7 anyway. 7 doesn't rely on anything that's just super random. 8 does now, though, with the double A skip, and 9, there's always gonna be those birds in 9-4. So the run could have just as easily died there anyway, but I still wanted the shot anyway. So if I could have gotten that stuff, then we would have had a run on world record pace right on the final stage, and... yeah, eventually one thing will just lead to another, and that'll be it. Except sometimes nothing good wants to happen at all. I'll get chased by birds I can't kill. Like, really, what do you want me to do when that happens? What can I do? Besides just ignore it. Which is what I really should have done, because... even taking an extra hit there, I still probably would have had enough health to just do the fast water dragon kill, but I really didn't know for sure what was going to happen. Could have gotten like a stupid fishman pattern also that could have screwed me over for some time in health. That's my problem, I just can never know ahead of time. If that first bird would have been cleared out, that would have been no problem right there. It's because I made the mistake of paying attention to it and not the other two birds in front of me. That's what killed me. Now here I'm trying to get another run going. And still getting shit drops. And no, I don't know how to use the... I never learned how to use the cross, so... if I get a drop there, I'm still screwed. I never learned how to use it, and hopefully I won't need to know how to use it. I mean, if I get a drop in the later half of that room, the cross will already be too far back anyway for me to just go and backtrack and grab it. That from near the water, I could just take an intentional death there, but... if I'm kind of forced to go with the cross, I just have to wing it. I mean, it would be interesting to do on a marathon, but it's not something I want to have to think about, anyway. As fun as that would be to try and just wing it against the Cyclops and everything. But then I just have to, like, learn a whole new set of strats on the fly, which is not something I want to have to do for a boss that's that unpredictable. Oh, hey there, joking on the sidewalk. My luck has been garbage as of late. I had one run that was actually somewhat decent. And then I just make a really dumb mistake on stage 6 and lose all of it. Still got to keep the gold splits though, but that's about it. Got 2 back-to-back, so that was a real disappointment to lose that run. Highly unlikely that'll happen ever again. They get 2 golds back-to-back, but it's always possible still. It's possible, but it's still real unlikely. Not the full results. I just took a quick glance at the top 3 and that was it. Okay, actually, I really don't need to focus too much right now, because we're not even past the first stage yet right now. I mean, even then, this stage is no problem. Even stage 3 shouldn't be too bad. I'm just getting really unlucky with the drops right now. And also misplayed Cyclops, but it's been more drops than stupid mistakes as of late. When we're trying to get a world record, that's like the worst part. That's the worst thing about it by far. Is that over half of those runs you lose aren't even your fault. Well, at least that's true for tonight's stream, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, I probably got like 3 or 4 shitty item drops so far tonight. Then 2 runs I just made mistakes on and threw out by myself. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Now, can we please not get stuck with another drop? I'd like to get one more run started within like the next 30 minutes or so. I decided to be spending about an hour and a half here, so hopefully we can just get another run going. Okay, good. That takes care of that part. Probably the worst part of all of stage 3, really. Axe drop again in the same spot as I had it last run. Wow. I had that in like the same spot in my last attempt. Exact same spot. I really have no idea how I'm gonna get another gold on stage 4. Unless I just take the extra damage boost on one of the ghosts in 4B. Which I've been just opting out of every time, because I want to have as much health as possible for Cyclops, because the birds are just so random, and I usually have very little faith in my luck when it comes to that kind of stuff. Yes? Okay, how am I supposed to know? I'm not deaf, and I can't learn. Don't need that big heart, so I'll just jump over it, I guess. Okay, let's not fumble the boss fight this time. I know it's really tempting to just start the game over, but let's not do that. charge. Okay. There we go! Got him this time. Not exactly sure what happened the attempt before, but hey. If I could just get another run going, even if I end up with like a +1 or 2 by the end of stage 7, there's always that ice skip waiting for me. And even just a cleaner death fight to add on top of that time save. Comparing it to a run where I attempted ice skip but failed at it, so if I succeed I gain 7 seconds over that run. And a clean death fight would give me another 2 or 3, so stage 8 could be a -10 alone. Which would push me into world record territory, just by itself. Not to mention stage 8, I still have 4 seconds to get back. And now that I know how to use the watch on the stairs, probably another one on top of that. I've pretty much known that it's been doable for like past 2, or maybe the past 2 weeks. It's just a matter of luck and grinding it out, really. That's all it is at this point. Patience, luck, and just grinding it out. The other 3 horsemen? I mean, Slagra and Gaibon could have qualified, but where's the 4th one then? Maybe not Gaibon because he's pretty weak in SCV4, but Slagra definitely. In fact, he was so weak that in one of the Castlevania 4 hacks I played, the author, quote-unquote, said, the reason that Gaibon's fought so early on in the game is because he was too weak, and Dracula kicked him out of the castle. So you fight him just before the mid-game, as opposed to endgame. And Slagra is right before Dracula. He's after death, and in between those 2 bosses is another level. Or set of stages, whichever. And no, I am not speedrunning Other Castle. I'm not that good at SCV4 to start speedrunning things like that. Ooh, okay, just get me out of there, please. Okay, good, no stupid drop. At least not there. Only about a second behind the other run we had. I don't need to be, like, absolutely perfect everywhere. I just need to get, like, enough of a lead to overtake K-Mac, and with the strategies I know, that's definitely a possibility. I'm just gonna throw one here and just get rid of that bird. Oh, should've just thrown holy water and gone with my instincts. I'm losing health and time. Jesus Christ. I should just go with my instincts next time. Should've just gone with my gut on that one. I mean, I can still easily kill Cyclops if I just get the pattern right, but the time loss is what's gonna be more annoying, though. And the fact that I have less of a safety net, so this is easier to butcher as well. So I gotta go and do this now. Jump up, straight up. Whatever, he's still dead. He's still dead, sure, but... Okay, that was actually pretty sloppy. That bird... Yeah, that bird sucked. That That bird was garbage. There's no other way to put it right now. That bird was horrible. Even then, kind of sloppy Cyclops kill, but still. Just glad to be alive. Now then. Streak is still going somehow. 13 and counting. 13, the sacred number. I hope that doesn't determine the fate of this run. That's an unlucky number. Okay, speaking of luck and drops. Okay, we still nailed it. Losing time over my other run from stupid bird, but hey. Still lived that time. Still lived to talk about stage 5 and try the rest of the game. So I'm gonna keep going. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. That's the only way to possibly still pull out a nice run, is just see what the rest of it's gonna offer us. Still got pretty lucky with the enemies on 6B though, now that I think about it, because they've actually given me quite a bit of trouble as of late. So hopefully this next thing's just gonna give me the drop, because if it doesn't, then that means the knight right near the flight of stairs I have to climb is gonna drop me the item that I don't want. Okay, good. Because if that guy drops the item, I lose another 2 seconds. Just because I have to wait for it to vanish without picking it up. And then that just puts me further behind if that happens, so that's why I always want to force a drop before that point. That way I know I can do this without having to worry about one at all. Up until a point, which that would be stage 6B. Gonna just do the usual here again. I would kind of like to see Trevor, that would be nice, just saying. It's kind of important to see your character at all times, just saying. Oof. That one came pretty dang close to my head. And so did that one, but still making good time. Making really good time. Bit of lag here, but that doesn't change much of anything. It's only one cycle. Unless you do something horribly wrong, it's only one cycle, still gaining a bit of time. Now then, stage 6. Let's actually do it right. If we at least do stage 6 right, it won't be all that bad. Then there'll be stage 7. Then the real fun begins. Actually, no, the real fun is already beginning. What am I saying? It's already starting to begin. Oof, shit. That was a really bad way to start. Now if I get hit again, I have to forego a D-boost. Picked a really bad way to start this stage. As long as I don't get stuck with a drop, it's not completely hopeless. I really didn't know what that thing was gonna try and pull. That was close! Almost picked that up, too. Now I just gotta try and catch up after all that stuff just happened. Now I just have to just focus on the game and try and catch up. So here, and this, and let's just, yeah. That was interesting, but also scary at the same time. I do not need the heart attack. Oh, really don't need the heart attack. God, my other one was way better than this. That wasn't even close. I have to go over that now. I gotta start going over that. I gotta watch out for fishmen and item drops. Both of which I avoided. Gonna lose time, but hey, let's just try and keep the run alive anyway. That's gonna help us. Still falling behind though, but I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Especially after the garbage that was this stage. That might have cost me the world record, but I can still PB. All that time lost added up probably cost me a world record, but if I play my cards right, I can easily personal best. Let's just go. At least, hopefully we can at least have a story to tell. Oh, nice, drop there. Shouldn't have to worry about it up until, like, a point in stage 9, if I'm not mistaken. Just gotta get all the way to there first. Which, of course, that's not easy either. Still actual skills you need. Like here. Okay, good. Got that done. Still need actual skills. Just gotta do everything right. And then there's a really tricky part coming up, so I just gotta shut up and focus. Oof. In this game, the birds, yeah, they definitely screw you all right. Same with weapon drops, really. Same with weapon drops. Okay, got past probably the hardest part of the stage now. This stage is on point at least. Still haven't missed that jump somehow. Not even sure how, but hey. Now then. This part's real simple. I mean, ideally it should be. Okay, I'm so glad that's over. I do not want to get hit on the stairs again, just trying to get out of that room. Still believe that actually happened somehow at one point. Like, that bird was probably like a mile away and it still found me and hit me. I never want to relive that shit again. I just want to get this over with. This being Cyclops, because he's the one that actually requires skill to kill in this boss rush. Everything else is just spam holy water. Now get the spot and cross our fingers. Okay, I guess I crossed them hard enough. Oh no! I threw that one too far back! Shit! I threw that one too far back. Oh god, what am I doing? Should have known as soon as the other one went back there, I was screwed. Wait, what if? I'm gonna see if there's like a backup strat to that. I'm gonna see if there's like a way out, in case you feel like you did it wrong. Probably isn't, but I just want to double check. Oh! Wait. That's another trick. Let me see. So, this. No, you actually have to jump away. I think that's a bit slower than just whipping them as well, but I think that just makes the fight a lot less scarier, unless... Well, that's a safety strat that probably cost me almost no time if I do it. I really should have tried that earlier. At least that's pretty cool now I know that you can do that. just gonna try and throw a holy water too far back and see what happens in that case. Yeah, I don't think I should have to rely on this strat, but it's pretty cool that I know this actually exists, by the way, at least. At least this actually exists. I had no idea I could have done that. Just a little extra safety precaution. Might do that next time if I really am afraid of just screwing myself over. Let's go for one more. If I feel like that's just gonna go wrong, then I'll just jump back if I have to. Oh, Sariana, long time no see. If I feel like that Cyclops fight is gonna go south, I'll just jump back next time. I might take a little extra time loss, but at least I won't die. Yeah, if I have to, I think I can just throw one more holy water in to finish him off, but we'll really have to see where that goes next time. Assumedly, that shouldn't happen again. Because all I had to do, really, to mess that up was just throw holy water too far back. I mean, even then, I know how to throw them, it's just... I got nervous, misjudged one of my inputs, misplayed, and that got me killed. I just really want to have a shot at stage 8, but no, not even. Well, at least the rest of the stage was spot on, but that was just a sad way to lose another run. I definitely practiced that a lot. I even know how to do it, like, much safer, but, ugh. Is that a mention? Wait, is that a hack of Simon's Quest? I was gonna say, is that a mention? Yeah, I played Simon's Quest a while ago. Don't look into the Death Star or you'll die. Don't make me stay. I'll die. I've been waiting for a good-looking guy like you. Sorry, pal. No time now. Maybe later. Laurel's in your soup enhances its aroma. To restore life, shout in front of the church. Let's live here together. Take my daughter, please. I swear, any of those could go on a t-shirt if they really wanted to put those on a t-shirt. You could take almost any line of dialogue from that game and put it on a t-shirt. Dracula's eyeball reflects the curse. The lines in that game are funny as hell when you say them out of context. The laurels in your soup was supposed to be a pun. I mean, it made sense in Japanese, but the meaning was just lost when it got translated to English. I think the original text said something along the lines of, if you're in a pickle, use a laurel to get out of it. Pickles and soup go together, if I'm not mistaken. And then that's how you got laurels in your soup. Despite the fact there's no way to cook anything in that game. Probably not getting the drop on the owls now. Probably should get a run going past stage 3 at the very least, unless I'm really unlucky with Cyclops. Or just forget what I'm doing again. Okay, this will be my last attempt, unless I do something really dumb. Or just don't get far into the game at all. Okay, how did that not push me back? Ooh, okay, that knocked me back, though. So we're gonna lose time on this stage, but my main concern is just trying to get another run going into the late game without falling too far behind, because there's just so much time to gain back on that, if I can do so. The early game won't matter too much, I'm just trying to beat K-Mac's run. Which I can do because of the strats I found that he didn't incorporate. Okay, maybe there's a bit of RNG with this upcoming bird here in 3-3, but that's really about it. I'm just so glad that didn't get me killed. At least I was able to improvise there. I'd like to see another Simon's Quest-inspired game, though. I mean, there was Dracula's Shadow by Mitch Mead. Probably his best work by far. But I still want to see another attempt at that. Because nobody knows how to get out of the Eternal Marsh. Which means if you've forgotten an item that you need, which is outside the Eternal Marsh, you're forced to just wipe your save file. No one's ever found a way out of there. And yes, you can save in there and forget an item you need to go fight Dracula. And doing that makes you essentially wipe your save file if you want to beat the game, because if I'm not mistaken, there's no way out. At least no one has found a way yet. Really wish I would have been able to tell Black Cecila about that ahead of time, because, well... yeah, that is a huge flaw. Like, make one little oversight, and next thing you know, you have to wipe your save file. Shit! Oh, I still lived! Okay, now that was lucky. Lost a bunch of time, but that was really lucky. Let's just go anyway. If I play a near-perfect early game, then that won't matter too much. Now you just gotta try and play a near-perfect game, up until we hit stage 8. Let's see if we can do that. Hope I don't regret making this choice, as opposed to just resetting and starting over for a better stage 3, but... let's just see what could have been. If I die anyway, then it won't really matter at all. The run could just die anyway, and this won't make any difference, but let's just see. Gotta make an attempt. Otherwise, there's no way of knowing for sure. Still would've liked the extra time, though, but... still possible, but... I just gotta work a lot harder at it now. I just need a spot on stage 6. Haven't gotten that yet tonight. That one bird in 6D has been giving me a lot of trouble as of late. That one bird's been giving me hell. Like, there has to be another way to deal with that. At least there has to be a way to make what Canis came up with better. Yeah, because he wrote a really good Sypha route guide. Which, that helped me learn a bunch of this, actually. Still trailing behind thanks to stage 4. If I would've had extra holy water, I could've just avoided a bunch of that time loss just by throwing one to finish off Cyclops. If I would've had one extra holy water, that's for sure what I would've done. I mean, I knocked him to 1 point of health anyway, so I'm only too sure that would have worked and saved me a bit more time. But I somehow did not die, so maybe that is a sign to keep the run going. Because usually when that happens, if he just decides to turn left and chase after you again, there's really nothing you can do. I mean, under that ledge you can't jump because the blocks are directly above your head, and you're just pinned against the boundary of the screen anyway, so... You're also pinned against the border of the screen, too, and ooh, that was bad luck. Okay, now throw the holy water. My instincts served me correctly. At least they served me correctly that time. More correctly than the last time. Now again, I just want a nice, simple Cyclops quick kill. I want to not have to have any doubts. And I have doubts. Shit. Shit! Come back! Come the fuck back! No! God, he wouldn't just wouldn't stop. God, I just can't stop him sometimes. If he doesn't charge, then sometimes it's literally impossible to corner him on a ledge. Like, I have, like, no good backup in case he doesn't give me that first pattern. We've lost, like, 10 seconds so far, if not more. I don't even think I can PB. But I'm gonna keep going anyway, just to see it. Now I missed that, too. I knew the streak was gonna end. Got a boot. Oh, God. Now my run is now my run's turning to shit. Now it's just getting straight up god-awful. I could have lived with stage 3, but not with 4. Now I can't live with that. This I can't live with, though. This is just too much for me. At this point, this is just too much. Hopefully I did it right still. At least I got that in, but I am so far behind now, it's not even funny. I'm not even gonna come anywhere near the world record at this point. Oh! 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 What the hell happened there? What the... Screw it, I'm running once more. Because that was just all... That was all garbage. That was, like, the worst. That was simply the worst. I want to at least try and do a better job before I close off the stream. Stage 3 sucked, Stage 4 sucked, Stage 5 sucked, everything sucked. If this run sucks too, I'm definitely just not even gonna try again. So I just make these stupid mistakes, and what's the point? Better off just coming back tomorrow, trying again. God, that was like the worst everything on that run. I mean, in the stage 5, that's actually a hard boost. I mean, it didn't really make that much sense to reset there, because that death really didn't cost me much of anything, it's just... I just said screw it, because I was already 15 seconds behind. I did not need more time loss. I was already 15 seconds in the hole, and then I took a death, so, like, just fuck the whole thing. What else can I say? Just, I don't even care about it anymore. I'm already 15 seconds in the hole. There is no hope. I really should just be starting over by now. I mean, I should have started over after stage 4 was done. Should have started over after that stage 4 boss fight, but I didn't get the memo. I did not get the hint. I mean, sometimes it feels like failure is inevitable, and if you're just staying around longer trying to fight it, then it's just more painful of a failure than if you were to just give up, but you never know, really. Stranger things have happened. Like, it hurts more if you fight it, but at least if you fight it, then definitely try it harder than just someone who gives up. At least it made an effort, and you never really know, you could surprise yourself. And my streak of that 5 AD boost, that's pretty much over now. Still somehow managed to do that like 13 times in a row. I really just want to get one more run going, but if I can't do that, then I'm just gonna just stop the stream, because if I'm just gonna make mistake after mistake, then it's kind of pointless to even bother. I'll be fully recharged tomorrow, that's for sure. I won't be so strung out tomorrow, that's for damn sure. At least I now know of a clever backup during the Cyclops fight on stage 7 that if I really need to just ensure that I don't die there, I can do that. If I really feel like I'm gonna just blow it at Resort Fest, I can just go and do that and back out of the hammer. It's gonna slow me down a bit, but it's not gonna slow me down a lot compared to just taking a death there, where I lose the ice spell and the triple holy water, so I'm in a deep hole if I die there. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Wow, double axe. I did not think I was getting past that without taking a hit. Nor would I see two axes right on top of each other. I didn't expect either one, and still got past all that. Now I just have to hope that I can do the Cyclops fight correctly now. Okay, I'm gonna make an effort to not go in there with 3 hearts this time. I want to have extra, because I know what can happen if you just misplay. So I'm gonna try and go in with extra hearts now. I'm going with like, I'm gonna try and go in with about 7 or 8. I can still pretty easily pitch them out, so I'll go in with 8. Didn't even need them, but just want to be absolutely sure that I have something to fall back on if I needed it. I mean, I'm also trying to get ready for a marathon as well, which I'm gonna also go and put the link in the description real soon. Probably gonna do that at least by next week. At the very latest, by next week, I'll put everything up in the layout as well. Okay, let's just get a better this stage as well. Kinda tired, but I mean, I'll probably get less bored if we actually get really far into the game. I mean, that'll definitely keep me on my toes being far in the game. Especially if it's on a pace where I can just world record. Or at the very least, even PB, that would be nice. So I can still pretty easily push this time down if I can just get a good everything almost. If I can at least survive the early game, I can probably still PB. That is, if I get everything I need in the late game. Because yeah, that late game caused me quite a bit of trouble again in my 2843 run. And the only reason I'm seeing a bunch of -2s now is because in that run I got a shitty drop on stage 4. So I'm pretty much supposed to get -2s here on a regular basis now. So if I get a plus something, then I'm really doing something wrong. Oh! Oh, that was interesting to say the least. Whatever that was, I'm glad it didn't kill me. Okay, that was pretty weird. Okay, I really don't care. This should be my last run for the night if I'm gonna do shit like that. That should be a sign that I should just hang it up. In all seriousness, that cost me like probably 1 second at most. I don't need to have every second I can possibly get to beat K-Mac with every strategy I know now. But it's still gonna look silly, no matter what. Just keep an eye out for the item drops. Always trying to keep an eye out for those. Speaking of which, we still have 4E to worry about, both birds, and maybe, if I'm really unlucky, an item drop. Yeah, this is both skill and there's also luck involved. I'm just gonna trust my instincts again and do that. Don't drop. Good! No stupid items. And just boost, climb up the stairs, do the usual, and just focus on the fight now. I just gotta focus on the boss fight. If he charges, I know exactly what to do, otherwise I'm gonna have to improvise again. I hope I don't have to improvise and lose a bunch of time again, because I've had that happen like in the attempts just before. I don't need that again. Cross our fingers. There we go. Okay, I really wasn't sure for a second, but I still pulled that off pretty well. In all seriousness, I wasn't exactly sure. Still making good time, though. Hi. I have to focus. This is a hard boost. This is actually really hard. I'm half awake, so it's gonna be fun. And I still get it. Ugh, I get it. Then there's an axe boost, but that's easier to do. That's less precise. Still is precise, though, but not quite as demanding as that trick. I know this is gonna sound awkward, but I don't exactly remember you. I mean, these days I have a pretty one-track mind, as you can see. World record attempts is right in the title of this stream. Oh, shit. Well, losing time now. That was bad. If I would jumped a bit earlier, that would have been perfectly fine. If I can at least just stay focused, maybe it won't be all that bad. If I don't make any more mistakes, I still might have a really... Ooh, never mind. Then I go and do that. Still nowhere near as bad as missing the axe boost, but still. Especially after that, I really didn't want that. I don't want to add to my time loss if I don't have to. I mean, I'm already looking at a time loss. Let's not add to that. So we're probably gonna have a +5 now. And there's still stage 6, which I'm competing against the gold split, so only too sure that's gonna be a red as well. If the stage 6 is at least somewhat decent, then I won't be too disappointed. We'll just have to see where this can go. I'm still interested. Still interested enough to keep this one going because it could be a PB. There's always stage 8. There's always stage 8 in this double ice skip. So if I can nail that, I can still probably PB. If... Okay, there goes the drop. At least I don't have to worry about a drop now, but, still. I'm behind, like 5 seconds now. Really could have used that, by the way, because I'm going for world record. It's gotta be at least 5 seconds, maybe even more, for all we know. With everything that played out the way it did, it could be like at least 6, maybe, for all we know. Let's at least just get past this stuff and see. Gonna play it safe here again. That way the knockback doesn't kill you, because it just knocks you onto the platform right in front of your face. Good safety strat, by the way. I recommend it. Pretty sure 5 out of 5 runners would recommend that. So, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, that's worse than I thought. Now look at this. Okay, I need a miracle now. I'm gonna need a miracle for this to still work out. Actually, no. If I only want a PB, I don't, but if I want world record, then I need a miracle. World record, on the other hand, though, I don't even think we have that anymore. Because K-Mac left almost no breathing room when it comes to, like, trying to beat that. He made one small mistake that cost him a second, and he did everything else near perfect for the whole game. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to compete against now, by the way, so you can imagine just how frustrating and hard it can be. Birds! Ooh, wow, the patterns, though, are crazy. Crazy patterns, by the way. How do I still get that boost? I barely got that in. Alright, so let's see what could be. Our stage 6 is looking really good right now, so let's just see. Gonna try and hopefully force a drop here. No, not yet, apparently. Okay, at least that's gone and I'm not picking it up. We'll just see. I mean, our stage 6 is going superb right now, so that should make up for stage 5. If I'm not mistaken. That should make up for it. I just gotta get past this bird here. Then maybe we can still be onto something. Okay, it's not slowing me down, it's just making me lose health. Neither of which I wanted, but that's not as bad as what happened in the other run. Now, I don't know what these fish are gonna do, so I just have to kind of guess it now. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'll just try and chuck a few extra hearts away, but probably not gonna have much luck with that. Let's just focus on the boss, actually. Just focus on the heart thing. There we go. Yes! Another gold. Wow. That's gonna help a lot. Okay, now that helps. Another gold, but by almost nothing. In fact, maybe I split too early for it to be a proper gold. Whatever, we just gotta focus on the run in front of us right now. We got back here, let's just focus again. Okay, I'll just poke this guy to death one more time if I need to. I'll just poke the guy to death. It's fine. Now we're back to the really fun stuff. Let's just try and get it this time. Try and at least have a run going into 8. Good, okay. Now, If I'm really unlucky, I could see another drop here, so I don't know what my backup plan's gonna be. All I know is if it happens, I have to try something, but I really can never know for sure. Okay, no drop. Good. Yeah, because with those hunchbacks right behind you, there's no room for thinking. You just kind of gotta go with the flow. Oof, okay, I almost got hit there by accident. Nailed it! Good. Got it. And there we go. Past the worst of it. Past the worst of that. Okay. Gotta just focus now because there's still a good shot. Especially if I get double ice skip, then it'll be huge. Cross our fingers this time, we just do it properly. And just in case that tries something funny. Just cross our fingers that everything else goes right. So we still have a good shot here. At least the personal best. That stage 5 is going to hold me back though. We'll just have to see where this goes regardless, because I am curious right now. I'm still really curious. Now then, cross our fingers, hopefully we get a quick kill, and do it right this time. Cross every set of fingers we can, that we just get this done right. So, now then. Ooh, that was kind of a slow mummy kill. I didn't set up that first holy water right at all. At least if this guy charges, I should know what to do. Okay. I mean, I had a feeling I'd get the kill properly that time anyway with the way all those holy waters were placed. So it's not like I threw one too far back this time, unlike the other attempt. Like, you really want to be able to have a keen instinct on this kind of stuff. Okay, that was a solid stage. Like, sometimes you just need a keen instinct for this stuff. Still doing very, very good, though. Alright. Now then, moment of truth, a double ice skip. Can we nail it? Double ice skip. Can we get this, please? Double ice skip. Can we get it? Cross our fingers that we can get this. Oh my god! Oh my god! We just got it. That's gonna help a lot. That is huge. Assuming the rest of the stage goes correctly, that'll put us in the green for sure. And probably just pushes us a bit ahead of K-Max run. Let's go, boys, let's go. Let's just see what could have been. Try not to get stuck, ideally. And I'm glad I now know how to do a better job on the second phase. So glad I watched Canis' run at SGDQ, sorry. So glad I watched his run. Picked up a few things that were kind of just an oversight. Yeah, sometimes it's the little things that can make a difference. I mean, I'm already used to that after having gone for a world record on Alucard, so I would definitely know by now. Sometimes it's the little things. Now then. There we go. Minus 2.5. Good night, Stormcrow. Good night. Let's just see. Lost about 6 seconds to stage 5. Just imagine where we would be if it wasn't for that. Let's just see what could have been. Let's just see. Okay, so don't use the watch this time. Don't use the watch. I still remember exactly what happened last time. Let's try to not make that happen again. Now, I gotta think. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to plan this out. Considering how much RNG there is involved in 9-4, I'm trying to plan this out for that. I'm trying to plan out everything now. I didn't want it to come to this, but there's still a possibility of getting this anyway. This is gonna be scarier. It's just gonna be more stress than I needed. Oh, shit! That didn't go according to plan at all. If I don't get hit again, we won't be in too bad a spot. Okay, it didn't get worse, but that's certainly not what we needed. Okay, I'm probably gonna be foregoing the boost with the Fuzzbuster at this point. I took too much damage, I'm foregoing that. Oh, fuck. I didn't even use... Oh my god, I'm really shit out of luck now. Okay, now I'm really shit out of luck. I could go for the meat, but then I might not even PB. God, that watch drop. God, I misuse it again! Again, I just don't use it properly. Or just go for it and accept my fate. I mean, either way, I'm just shit out of luck at this point. Either way, my luck is starting to run out. So it's gonna be another bad drop that kills this, isn't it? God, another bad drop. Oh! Oh! How did that not kill me? God, I'm literally just hanging by a thread right now. I'm literally just hanging on by a thread at this point. If I go for the meat, I lose a bunch of time. If I don't, I could very, very easily die to anything. I'm losing time if I go for the meat. I'm losing time anyway. We're going without it. I'm losing time no matter what I do. I'm already losing time no matter what. I'm already far behind now. And the birds are probably gonna give me shit patterns. Yup. Shit birds as usual. Shit birds, come down, come down. At least that one was being nice. But that's probably gonna cost me. Yeah, because that bird took forever to come down. That's probably gonna make me lose the PB now. Birds I just couldn't deal with. Getting hit on almost everything that could have hit me. Yeah, that was just horrible all around. Don't come towards me, don't come towards me. Let's just see. Yeah, shitty bird luck. Really not surprised there. Plus some misplays with the watch. Still live to see another day though, so... Still. If it wasn't for that stupid drop, we'd definitely be on PB pace. That drop just had to crash the party. If I wouldn't have used it there, I would have been better off. I really should practice that room without sub-weapons, because that's happened twice recently. I really should just... yeah. I know exactly what I'm gonna do after this run's over. Could still easily beat Funk Dog's time, though, but we gotta go further than that. I know I can do that. I know I can surpass even K-Mac if I just put my mind to it. So, how do we use this watch exactly? Okay, that's how you do it. And that. stop for a frame and continue walking. God, that's actually really easy. And saves time because I'm waiting for less fireballs. God, that's actually really convenient. Let's just see. Okay, let's just see. I'm really curious now. This is actually really interesting. So, just make the jump at the very least. If we can't make the jump, then there's definitely no chance at anything. If we don't even make the jump, then what's the point of even trying? Let's just see. If I get a PB, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, because I know it's gonna be way better. Stage 5 and 9 just kicked my ass from here to eternity. Let's just see. Now the real fun begins. Wait a minute. Let's try this. I don't know anymore. Felt like I did something wrong in that second phase there, so let's just see. I think I still PB'd somehow. Getting better. Sure. I'm definitely getting better. It was stage 5 and 9 that it all came down to. Wait a minute. If I would have had, like, the... Yeah, stage 5, I lost 6 seconds. Stage 9, I lost about 9? Wow, just imagine what's possible at this point. Sub 2830s within reach. Holy crap. It was just 2 stages. 1 I fucked up on, and 9 I got pretty shitty luck. Bad drop, misplayed it, and stage 9 birds gave me trouble. But then again, who don't those birds give, like, a living hell to? Who doesn't experience a living hell with those birds on 9-4, pretty much? Still nailed the double ice skip, though. But it's really stage 9 that just got me. I mean, look at these splits. Gaining time over K-Mac on almost every split, actually. Only really lost a bunch of time over him on 5 and 9. Everywhere else actually gained time. And not to mention stage 9, I couldn't even go for that D line with the stairs, because... Well, I could have, but... Actually, no, I couldn't have. I was actually at 1 health at that point. And I still just dropped the balls and survived it anyway. 9-4, survived the whole damn thing, and here we are with a PB. Not much of one, but still. I'm gonna share that. Might as well just share that in the CV Speedruns Discord. Saying, hey, this happened. The birds are giving me trouble yet again. Misplayed stage 5 pretty badly. Now I'm like 7 seconds from the world record. Could have been even better if stage 9 just cooperated with me. If birds just behaved, this would have been so much better. Would have been the world record if I didn't misplay stage 5 on top of that and had like the solid stage 9. Literally had everything else that you could have imagined. So pretty much got all but 2 stages in that I needed. 5 is really not that bad, except for that D-boost at the start, but 9 is like the true run killer. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go and either smile and cry in my sleep at the same time?